Morning light through dusty panes still sets your side of bed aglow. I haven't moved your coffee cup, though summer's come and gone. Your blue shirt hangs behind the door, sleeves still folded just your way. I press it flat and hang it back like you might need it someday. I'm not going anywhere, not while your ghost still lives in these walls. Each creep is stairs, each breath of air calls me back before I fall. Rain taps the glass like last November, when you said you'd find your name somewhere past this quiet street, and never looked my way again. I'm not going anywhere, not while your ghost still lives in these walls. Each creak upstairs, each breath of air calls me back before I fall. Maybe time will peel this ache like paint from window frames, but today the kettle sings your tune and nothing's changed. I'm not going anywhere, not while your ghost still lives in these walls. Each creak upstairs, each breath of air calls me back before I fall. Steam curls from the spout like a question in the air. I trace the rim of your favorite cup, still sitting there, the windows fogged with yesterday's rain. And the clock forgot to chime at 10. Found your scarf beneath the couch last Tuesday night. Still smells like cedar and that cheap cologne you liked. Didn't wash it, didn't move it, just space it filled. Not the words you said, but the quiet after still. Steam curls above my chipped blue mug. Same chair, same window, same quiet shrug. The kettle hums its worn out tune, while yesterday dissolves by noon. I fold the laundry, match the socks, count the cracks along the clock. No one's late, no one's gone, just the hush of moving on. Then a stranger plays a wrong chord right, splits the air like sudden light. In that stumble I remember how your fingers brushed my wrist somehow. Now the sidewalk sings beneath my feet, not with words but rhythm sweet. A busker's A minor twist unravels all I thought I'd missed. Maybe love's not grand or loud, just a note out of the crowd that makes your breath catch once again before the silence settles in. So I'll keep walking slow and true, let small dissonances break through. For in the mess, the slip, the fray, I find the warmth that wouldn't stay. Streetlights bleed through window glass, another bus rolls past too fast to catch. I left the kettle on again, steam curls like questions I won't ask. The coat still hangs by the door, dust settling in its folds. I I chase the hen and count the holes where buttons used to be before. Rain at dusk will wash you clean, and Romeo paints the pavement gray. I'm not waiting, I just stay where the light forgets to reach. Clock ticks out a hollow tune, each second softer than the last. I fold your name into the past and tuck it in a silent room. Rain at dusk won't wash you clean, it only paints the pavement gray. I'm not waiting, I just stay where the light forgets to reach. Used to watch for headlights, now I watch the rain instead. Rain at dusk won't wash you clean, it only paints pavement gray. I'm not waiting and I just stay where the light forgets to reach. Rain at dusk won't wash you clean, it only paints the pavement gray. I'm not waiting, I just stay where the light forgets to reach. Where the light forgets to reach. Pages yellow at the edges, like the fields behind your house. I hadn't touched this book since you stopped answering my calls. Dust motes float in afternoon light as I turn to chapter 3. And there it is, your handwriting, tucked where no one else would see. A sprig of lavender, brittle now, still holding summer's heat. I remember how you tucked it in my coat before we'd meet. Said it kept the bad dreams out when the nights grew long and thin. Now it crumbles in my palm and I don't know where to begin. You wrote you'd wait where the road split in two. I took the letter. Did you take it too? The ink's faded near the end, like your voice on that last day. You wrote, don't look back for me, but I've looked 1,000 ways. Through bus windows, rainy streets, empty benches in the park. Every shadow that moves like you leaves its mark in the dark. You wrote you'd wait where the road split in two. I took the letter. Did you take it too? Maybe time's not straight or narrow. Maybe paths curve back somehow. Maybe you're reading this same letter right now. You wrote you'd wait where the road split in two. Did you take it too? Did you take it too? Bare feet on wet stone, cold salt in my sleep. I follow where you went, though I know you won't return. The tide pulls like a breath, stealing every step. Morning light so thin, it barely holds your name. I call it anyway, just to hear the silence break. Sand slips through my hands, like the words I never said. I'm not chasing you, I'm learning how to stay. Every footprint fades, but I keep walking anyway. You're not coming back, and that's okay. Shadows cry overhead like questions left too long. I used to wait for answers, now I carry them alone. The horizon doesn't care who we were or who we lost. I'm not chasing you, I'm learning how to stay. Every footprint fades, but I keep walking anyway. You're not coming back, and that's okay. The shore is wide enough for one heart and its ache. No need to fill your space with ghosts I can't outrun. I'm not chasing you, I'm learning how to stay. Every footprint fades, but I keep wanting anyway. You're none coming back, and that's okay. Let the waves take you. I'm still here. Let the waves take right there. I'm still here. Steam curls from cups gone cold. Street lights paint your profile gold. You trace the rim with tighter hands. I watch the quiet understand. No need to name what's in the air. The clock forgot to wind its stare. Your knee just brushes mine below. A language only we still know. This is how the world stops turning. Not with fire, but the hush you're earning. In this booth where shadows lean, love's not said, it's in between. Outside, the taxi fades to gray. The jukebox dreams a minor key. You shift your weight, I catch your sigh and hold it like a lullaby. This is how the world stops turning. Not with fire, but a hush burning. In this booth where shadows lean, love's not sad, it's in between. They said too much in younger years. Now silence speaks through falling tears. Now sad just full to speak, while dawn tiptoes This is how the world stops turning, not with fire, but the hush you're burning. In this booth where shadows lean, love's not in between. This is how the world stops turning, not with fire, but the hush you're burning. In this booth where shadows lean, love's not said, it's in between. Sunlight leans through smudged glass panes, still warms the space beside me. Your chipped white mug holds morning dust, though autumn swept the trees. That faded blue hangs by the latch, sleeves folded sharp and neat. I press the collar smooth again, as if you needed next week. I won't turn the key and walk away, not while your quiet fills every room. The stairs still whisper your old refrain and hold me here before I move. Rain once spelled your last goodbye against this very pain. You spoke of names you'd find alone and vanished in the rain. I won't turn the key and walk away, not while your quiet fills every room. The stairs still whisper your old refrain and hold me here before I move. Perhaps the years will live this way, like frost that thaws at dawn. But now the kettle hums your song, and all the clocks are gone. I won't turn the key and walk away, not while your quiet fills every room. The stairs still whisper your old refrain and hold me here before I move. The stairs still whisper your old refrain and hold me here before I can unmove. Salt-stung eyes and a compass spun blind. No north but the ache in my ribs. I traced every wave like a name left behind, while the night pulled its blanket of ships. You said you'd leave one lamp by the sill, not for the sea, but for me. Though years turned your window to frost and to still, your light cuts through what I can't see. It doesn't call, it doesn't beg me near. It just stays, burning clear, guided home by a flame that won't speak. Not a word, just the light on my cheek. Through the hush of the tide and the weight of the foam, I'm not found, I'm remembered, and that's how I know. My hands forgot how to hold anything true, but your beam finds the boy I once knew. Not whole, not clean, but still yours in the blue, where the world ends and your quiet shines through. It doesn't ask if I've changed or gone wrong. It just burns all night long. Guided home by a flame that won't speak. Not a word, just the light on my cheek. Through the hush of the tide and the weight of the foam, I'm not found, I'm remembered, and that's how I know. Maybe home isn't walls or a door I can close. Maybe home is the one who still watches the coast. Guided home by a flame that won't speak. Still watching, still watching. Pasir basah menyimpan jejak semalam yang tak sempat ku baca utuh namamu. Langkahku pelan menghitung jeda antara datang dan pergi yang tak selesai. Angin pagi menyisir rambutku lepas, membawa sisa suaramu yang retak. Ombak datang tanpa permisi, menelan nama yang tak ku sebut lagi. Jejak ini takkan bertahan di telan laut yang tak pernah jenuh. Kau datang seperti embun pagi, lenyap sebelum ku pegang erat. Jejak ini sudah terhapus. Kerang kecil ku genggam erat, dinginnya nyata, bentuknya utuh, tapi tak bisa ku simpan lama, seperti janji yang tak punya rumah. Jejak ini takkan bertahan di telan laut yang tak pernah jenuh. Kau datang seperti embun pagi, lenyap sebelum ku pegang erat. Jejak ini sudah terhapus. Aku bukan karang yang tahan hempas, bukan mercusuar yang menuntun pulang. Cukup jadi pasir yang ikhlas, dihaluskan waktu tanpa bertanya. Jejak ini sudah hilang, dan aku belajar untuk tak menyusul. Kau pergi seperti matahari, terbenam tanpa minta izin. Jejak ini biarlah sirna